From $42 million into $11 million, this whale lost 73% of his portfolio in just 6 days. And right now, he opened a couple of short positions. Is he gonna be correct finally? Are we about to crash? Or are we gonna wreck this whale once again because we are about to move to the upside? Let's analyze.
My crypto paradise.
Hello ladies and gentlemen of Paradise Club, this is Simon from Market to Paradise. Let's analyze Bitcoin. In the previous video I have shared with you that with the highest probability Bitcoin will start crashing from here from around $117,000 towards this descending trend line. As you can see, that's exactly what happened. Bitcoin crashed by around 6%, 5 to 6%. Well, and right now we are creating a nice structure which we will be talking about in a minute. But before, I want to share with you something what's going on behind the scenes. So as you can see, every time Bitcoin is trying to push higher, the market makers set up these sell walls and they basically resist the Bitcoin from moving higher. On this attempt right here, on this attempt again, they have done the same thing. They've set up a huge sell wall cluster, so the price is not moving above it, right? The bulls don't want to attack these kind of sell walls. What's happening right here? Why they are doing it? Because they want to shake out the long positions. All right, so it's the complete opposite of what they have been doing right here. We have been watching that together. Right now they are trying to accumulate short positions. They try to make retail accumulate short positions, to be absolutely correct, and they try to shake out all of the long positions during this consolidation. All right, we can see that nicely on the net short position index. As you can see, it's increasing heavily during this consolidation. If we take a look at the long positions, they are decreasing, right? And very important is to watch the net short positions with the open interest. All right, and as you can see, every time there is nice uptick in short positions, the open interest is increasing as well. Right here as well, as you can see, open interest increasing, uptick in short positions, open interest is increasing as well. All of this suggests that there is loads of short positions being opened at this structure. And what usually happens during this kind of situation is a short squeeze, right? The market makers are trying retail to panic sell, to create some short positions, so then they can squeeze them and make money out of them thanks to that. As you can see, the net long positions are decreasing together with the open interest, so they are doing a great job, right? They are shaking out the long positions, all right? With the CVD, we can see they are accumulating slowly behind the scenes, right? And they are making retail to panic sell and panic short in expectations that the price will continue to fall. We can confirm that on the funding crates. The funding crates are getting quite negative, ladies and gentlemen. If you take a look at the sentiment on our website, mycryptoparadise.com, you can clearly see that we have hit the magical point 20, which is usually a bottom-in signal, ladies and gentlemen. So we are waiting once we hit again 80, which is a top-in signal. If you take a look at the trading sentiment that we are analyzing on Bitcoin Talk, Reddit, and Twitter, we are at the point where we have bottomed from previous times every time, basically. All right, 0.291, or you can monitor that with me, crypto trading sentiment on my crypto paradise. It's very bearish right now for the retail. So the sentiment around the retail is very bearish. If you are a mean reversion trader, that's bullish for you, right? If you take a look right now on the charts, let's go quickly through the weekly time frame. I will not go through it again. If you have not watched the previous video where I have been going deeply into this, go watch it after watching this one. Basically, just what you need to understand is that we are focusing on short positions on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, we are focusing on short positions as well. Right now, with the highest probability, we have started the first motive mode wave that is subdividing itself into 5 smaller waves. It seems like we have already created first one, and right now we are creating the secondary one. All right, so on the daily time frame, we are waiting for short confirmations. Either we will once again test the previous high or slightly below it, all right, and we will start entering short positions. If we will not get such an entry, we will be waiting on the daily time frame of break of the support, turning it into resistance, and on the reclaim we will be able to position ourselves with a nice stop loss and very wide sell targets, because you know, if we will start breaking the moving average trend line, we are gonna go towards $94,000 next. So it will be nice high probability upon confirmations, high risk to reward trade. That's exactly what you need for you to be long-term profitable profitable. If you don't want to experience what the whale experienced in the intro, that the whale been making loads of trades over the past couple of months and then lost everything almost just in 6 days, you need to focus on high probability trades and the trades that are coming with high risk to reward. So when you are correct on your trade, you win big. When you are wrong on your trade, you lose only small. The daily time frame where we are focusing on short positions, it's basically bearish. You know exactly the structure, zigzag, we are breaking below the channel, and also we are having the bearish divergence on the MACD. As you can see, the momentum is increasing, the price action is failing to break above the resistances, which is a bearish divergence confirmed by this bearish cross. It's a textbook example from our website of hidden bearish divergence, lower high on the price, higher high on the indicator, hidden bearish divergence. On the RSI, we are having a bearish cross. I'm also waiting for a proper retest of it. I want to see that it is being changed from support into resistance. It will be just another confirmation for a short entry if we will start moving a little bit higher. All right, so this is the projection on the daily time frame. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. We are touching beautifully this liquidity pool. If we take a look at the sub waves, you know that the secondary waves are zigzags. They are usually deep corrections. Bitcoin loves to have these deep corrections in secondary waves. It's a beautiful Elliott wave guideline. It's usually a zigzag. That means it subdivides itself into 3 waves. A and C waves are motive mode waves. That means they are 5 wave structures. So if we confirm that by analyzing the first A wave, we can take a look at the sub waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. The A wave was finished right here. Then we need to have the B wave, which is a 3 wave structure, ABC. Beautiful. And then the final C wave. For us to be able to say that it's being completed, we need to confirm 5 wave structure as well. 1, 2, 3. And then we started to have this kind of expanded triangle that I will be talking about in a minute. This one, we have been talking about it in the previous videos, where the 4th wave finished in the price territory of the first and secondary wave. That means that this is going to be C wave in an ending diagonal formation. That is why you are seeing these lines right here. What cannot happen is for us to remain bullish and remain waiting for the final 5th wave. We cannot break the previous low. All right, so understand this trend line as that it cannot be reclaimed. We can have some wicks below it, but a proper reclaim, like break and retest, it cannot happen. If it's gonna happen, I will be looking for short positions, but on the medium time frame right now, given that also we are having this bullish divergence, as you can see, RSI lower low, higher low on the price action, I'm looking for bullish setups in ParadiseFamilyVIP. We are having our trading strategies and trading tactics with Paradise team. We are sharing with you, if you are in ParadiseFamilyVIP, our personal trading setups with clear entry and exit targets, so you know exactly what we are doing, what is our strategy, what are our tactics. So right now on the 4-hour time frame, on the medium time frame, I'm basically looking for a nice swing higher. Even it might be truncated, right? It might be truncated still. It's a great opportunity because of the nice risk to reward opportunities, trading opportunities on the 4-hour time frame. But the 5th wave can be truncated because we are in an ending diagonal. So once we start hitting this resistance, I will become very careful and start looking for short positions as well. However, if we can start reclaiming this resistance, definitely the next important one is going to be the 120, 122, which is nicely confluencing with the deep retest of this reclamation of this channel, right? So if we take a look right now how we are forming this expanding triangle, ladies and gentlemen, we can take a look on 1-hour time frame. So the expanding triangle, as you know, it's a 5-move structure, right? A, B, C, D, E, and we can confirm that we are basically finishing that A, B, C, D, E. All right, all of the sub waves in there are corrective mode waves. This one is a zigzag, as we have already said. A wave, 5-move structure, B wave, corrective mode wave, and C wave again. In this case, we are having extended formation of the C wave, ladies and gentlemen. That means we are having 5 moves, but they are extended. 1, 2, 3. Right now, 4th. All right, the 4th one is, funnily enough, again an expanding triangle, ladies and gentlemen, and it subdivides itself into 5 smaller waves. It seems like it's finished. A, B, C, D, E, right? And the final 5th wave is right now in creation. It's already below the previous low, so it's already confirmed that this might be by itself a 5th wave. I don't want to see a reclaim of this descending trend line, all right? If we will be beautifully holding as we are right now and just wicking below this descending trend line, it's all good, and I do expect that the final 5th wave will start very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. The probabilities are high for it, and as I've already told you, we will be very careful as we will be reaching the previous high. If the previous high is going to be overcome, definitely I'm looking for hitting this $122,000 resistance. Because we are in an ending diagonal, the 5th wave is going to be also a corrective mode wave formation. As you know from our website mycryptoparadise.com, we are having 9 corrective mode waves. So once we will see that one of those is being formed, it's usually not a triangle, the 5th wave. So we are basically monitoring and being very focused on this 6, all right? Once we will see that these patterns are being formed, one of this pattern is being formed, we are definitely gonna be very aware of that, and we will be basically starting to look for short positions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying these videos, feel free to smash the like button. If you have some other idea on the market right now, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again on Saturday. Cheers.